Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Come on in. Welcome, everyone. Happy Monday. And it's the 12/12 portal, some say. Oh, my voice is kind of crazy. Happy Monday. Good morning, everyone. Yes, 12/12/22. Yep. So I was just saying the 12/12 portal. So your year ahead readings have been a big hit, you guys. And that's exciting because I love getting to see everyone's energy throughout the entire year and to see the growth that's happening. So that's that's fun. If you have not booked your year ahead reading, it's recommended. I mean, it's pretty interesting. It allows you to see what's going to happen in each month, who's coming around each month, and how you can get a leg up on the energy. So, yeah. They're amazing. Yes, thank you. I've got a bunch to do today, and they take like an hour to do. So, yeah, it's a while. So if you're new here, we do this every Monday through Friday. We connect every morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we get a message, okay? So I'm going to get an overall energy message here. I'm going to cleanse the space with the singing bowl right quick, and then we're going to get into tarot and oracle. And then on Fridays, I do personal readings from people in the chat. So stick around if you want to hear a very empowering message and to connect. Ooh, we have mask. So it says secrets, deceits, lies, having true intentions, hidden feelings. Wow, look how beautiful that is. So we talk about the mask a lot, right? We talk about the mask in the Seven of Swords even, okay? A lot of us wear a mask because we're afraid to be our true authentic self. We're afraid to speak our truth. We've been lied to and deceived, and which is why we keep putting the mask back on. Right? But when we take the mask off, we know then that the people in our life is like they're there for the true us. They're not there for the mask. They're there for us, you know? Does that make sense? Let's cleanse the space right quick. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to pick up the heavy energy and then blow it out. And then we're going to get into the cards, okay? So here we go. Deep breath. Hold it at the top. Expand your lungs. Now blow it out quickly. It's good to pick up that heavy energy and get rid of it. We do not ever want that stuck in our bodies, okay? Anytime you're feeling anxiety, pain, sadness, anything, pick it up with the breath and get rid of it. And I'm sorry, my voice is like 3 octaves lower. I had an outdoor gig and then a gig in a smoky place. And so, yeah, the voice is deep. All right. Woo. Okay, they're already getting wonky. Let's see what we need to know for today. Okay. Let's put her there. As the Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so going with the theme of the mask, right? Being our true authentic self, having people in our past that have deceived us and wronged us. It could be so many different meanings, so take it as it resonates, okay? But here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? When she's in reverse, she's very insecure. Okay, she is afraid to be her true authentic self. She's afraid to let herself shine, because when she's direct, when she walks into a room, she's vibrant. She's got that vitality about her. People see her, people feel her. But when she's in reverse, very insecure, very in her shadow self, potentially wearing a mask because she's afraid to be herself, probably because in her past she's been shamed for that. Okay, because when people feel your light, when they feel your high vibration, it threatens them one way or another, whether they know it or not. And then they will try to dim that light. Okay, which is why we have these court cards in reverse. Okay, it causes a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of worry. Okay, and then that winds up blocking your way forward, because you don't really know which way to go, because you've had these things happen which have caused you to step back, to shrink down. And we don't want that. Okay? Is how you felt? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of us will shrink ourselves down so we don't get other people doing it to us ourselves, or doing it to us before we can do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here we have in the in the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Like, you're being heard by the universe, and the universe is like, hey, time to take off the mask. Okay, it's time to reveal the true you, and it's also time to let go of the things in the past that have happened that have really felt like you were taken advantage of, or like somebody couldn't be honest themselves because they were wearing a mask. Like, they felt like they needed to wear a mask. Is that making sense? Resonates so hard? Good. Well, this is a place where you can be your true authentic self. Let it shine. And it can cause us to be overly controlling. It can cause us really to dive into that shadow self. And when we think of controlling, we think of somebody that's like over the top, trying to control every situation. But there are times when we're being controlling through manipulation. Okay? We don't want to do that. Control is not always right in your face. Let's see. Ooh, the owl. Look at that. What does the owl represent? It represents wisdom. Okay? So the owl is like, look, every experience that you go through is bringing about this wisdom, this higher knowledge, because we go through these experiences for a reason. It's not like we're here just to be punished. That's not a real thing. That's like a religious talk, okay? So we are here to go through an experience. And we have, again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's divine intervention. That's things can get better. But you have to see it from a different perspective. You need to understand that everything is bringing about this wisdom, this higher perspective, this inner knowledge, okay? And you can do with that inner knowledge whatever you will, okay? It's hard to be pushed down from being our real self. Yeah. Yeah. When you finally are your true authentic self, my gosh, it is so freeing. It really is. It's so freeing. And remember how I was talking about I had put something out into the universe that I wanted to manifest, and it just magically showed up on my doorstep? It was an electric fireplace. I wanted it in my office. And so I keep looking at it. If y'all see me looking off, I'm looking at the lights. And it's like a very mesmerizing thing. So do not limit your manifestations, okay? You put it out in the universe and let it show up the way it needs to, okay? Someone bought it for me and it showed up on my doorstep. I had no idea. And it's amazing. I love it. I've got my books over there. I got my little fireplace going. And it's a whole vibe in here. So that's why you see me looking off all the time, because I'm letting the lights put me into more of a meditative state. Look at here. It says, Enchanted Fern Grotto, Refuge. Okay, sometimes we feel like we need to run away. Sometimes we literally feel like we want to run away. Like, I need to get away. I need to go on vacation. I need to escape this. However, sometimes we also just escape within, right? But like, what is your, whenever you are in your own authenticity, right? Whenever you're being your highest self, whenever you love yourself. See, she's looking at the light, looking at that ball of light. It looks almost like a planet. It's interesting. Anyways, whenever you are being your true authentic self, you don't feel like you need to run away. You don't feel like you need to hide, okay? You don't feel like, well, I guess I was supposed to see that. Look, Standing Stones Passage, okay? We have the 12-12 portal today. You can step through this, okay? You can go through this this portal. You visualize it. The way I do it is I sit in meditation. I have music in my ears, and I visualize walking through a doorway. Okay, and when I walk through that portal, the scene is more vibrant. It's brighter, and I'm like, I affirm I'm now in the highest timeline possible for myself, and it works like a charm. Because I've had some crazy things happen after I've done that. Let's see. How to handle close family members that are correcting behavior or criticizing. I mean, you literally have to put the blinders on, okay? Sometimes we have to distance ourselves from those people because they don't get it. And if they want to continue to try to control and bring you down, then, I mean, that's really the only way, because we can't control them, right? They're trying to control us, and we want to turn around and tell them, you can't do this, you have to stop this, all of that. But however, they're going to continue to do whatever they want to do. And so the only thing you can control is yourself. So when you separate yourself from that and they start going, why aren't you coming around? Why don't I hear from you anymore? It's like, well, because you are attempting to control me. Every time I talk to you, you're criticizing me, and I don't want that. So I'm separating myself. It's the only thing you can do. We teach people how to treat us through our behavior. Let's see. Did I miss something else? I don't know. Yeah, put it into practice for sure. You can do the manifestation and the walking through the portal easy. Visualization is your biggest tool. If you can't visualize, then it's going to be your other senses, your feelings, your emotions. Look, here's another owl. Look at that white witch. It says, be the light. You cannot be the light when you're hiding. You cannot be the light when you're hiding. Okay? It just doesn't work that way. So the white witch, she creates things out of, or like from the light. Okay? So you think of like Glinda, the good witch in The Wizard of Oz. She does things for good. She does things out of pure wisdom and her connection, because she understands that we are all connected. We're connected to the earth. We're connected to each other. We're connected to divine source energy. We are all connected to everything, okay? And so she uses that for good. We don't need to overtake someone's free will. We don't need to do all that other shit. That's from the ego, okay? Pure ego, and it will backfire. Yes, you can say that. So whenever you... So you can do that with your water too. So like in the mornings, I have my little water vessel that I put my moon water in, but I'll show you with my Topo Chico. You guys, I'm obsessed with this stuff. They should pay me. Anyways, you can hold your water And you can affirm. You're putting the energy in the water because we know water holds energy, right? So you put the energy in the water and you affirm, I am now in the timeline that is for my highest good. Or I'm in the timeline, God bless. I am now in the highest timeline possible for my highest good. And then you drink the water. Like you visualize the energy going through you, out of your hands, into the water. Also, the words you speak is putting the vibration into the water. Okay? Because this has been scientifically proven that it works. It's a real thing. Water holds energy. It holds information. So when you speak it into the water and you use your hands as like PowerPoints, then you say it, I am now in the highest timeline and this is for my highest good. And you drink the water and you absorb that energy. Okay? You can say whatever you want. Just make sure it's in the positive, okay? Because most people don't know that the universe only hears keywords. It's like a staticky radio, right? That all of a sudden you get clarity every now and then. And so they only hear these keywords. So if you're saying what you don't want, like I don't want to feel lack, I don't want to be poor anymore, I need to heal my sickness, I need, you know what I'm saying? All of that, like you have to speak in the positive, okay? So let's say if you're sick and you're asking for healing, please heal my body. Please heal anywhere in my body that needs extra love and healing. And it works. I've literally had, and I can only assume it's Archangel Raphael because he's the healer, speak into my ear and says, rest. And I did. And the next day I felt my fever broke. I felt so much better. I could actually get out of bed, all of that. So use these tools. They work. I would not tell you something that I haven't tried myself. I don't do that. There we go, sanctuary. Remember how we were just talking, we talk about this a lot, but also the refuge, right? So are you constantly running away? Or are you seeing yourself as this sanctuary, this refuge, like going within and be like, okay, I've got you, don't you worry. And you're being your true authentic self. You are allowing, it's gonna feel weird at first. It's a different vibration, okay? So there's gonna be times where you're gonna want to like fall back to that old way of being, but you have to remind yourself that no, this is us. This is the only way that we're going to get authenticity from the people and energy around us if we're being authentic. Okay? Because the universe reflects back to you what you are reflecting out. That card freaks you out. It's a little, yeah, it's different. I don't know why, like, they made this character sanctuary, but I mean, it is what it is. What am I looking at? I like the green bottle Topo. Oh yeah, the like lime or the grapefruit. Yeah, I've had the hard cider Topo Chico, but it's a little too sweet for me. Use my abundance track? Good. Everybody should be using that. It's on my YouTube. Okay, it cut out and luckily it saved this time. I hope y'all can see me. Y'all let me know in the comments that you can see me. Okay, good. Because it crashed on me again. Freaking TikTok. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's my phone or TikTok. Okay, good. Whew. Last time it crashed and I had to restart the whole live. All right, so let's see. I see you. You see me? I remember that video. Look, have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. Look at that. Have courage. Have courage to be you. Have courage to let your light shine. And this says, be the light, right? You got to have courage and be yourself. Let that light shine. Stop hiding. Okay? Stop hiding. Stop dimming your light for other people. They can brighten theirs. Okay? You never have to dim your light. Never. Because your light is a positive thing. Your light is important. Too much energy, right? I know. It's crashing the system. And look, we're at 3.3K likes. This one, you talking about, Jamie? The resilience one is, it looks like the same person. Yeah. I can't remember exactly what it looks like because I know there's different cards that have resilience. Look, transformation. Look at that. All this powerful energy, okay? Excuse me. Says metamorphosis, synchronicity, the unexpected. But again, you cannot expect to have this life that you're dreaming of, but you're playing out a different thing. Does that make sense? So if you're wanting a life to where you're abundant, you're in love, you're in front of people, you're doing this and this and that, you can't expect that life when you're hiding, when you're refusing to put yourself out there. Okay? Just like there's so many people that are wanting to be in love, they want to have a relationship, but yet they're not even being their true authentic self, and they are hiding in closed doors, and they have a negative viewpoint of the opposite sex or whoever they're attracted to. It's like you can't portray this energy and expect to receive what it is that you are dreaming of. Excuse me. Because whatever you act out is what the universe is going to think, okay, this is what they truly want. Because you're taking divinely inspired action, which is not divinely inspired action, it's egoic action. Okay? But if you do take that divinely inspired action, then that's what you get back in return. So if you're wanting love, then you have to open yourself up to loving that person. You say, I'm open to receiving love from the highest timeline possible that is for my own highest good. I welcome you into my life now. But you can't turn around and be like, oh, all men suck, or all men or all women are crazy, or, you can't do that because you're canceling it out. It's like, come on now, let's use our common sense. You can't talk shit about something you're trying to attract. Money. Oh, rich people are evil. Money, money changes people. But I want money. Makes no sense. Right? That kind of stuff drives me crazy. Because that's not just spirituality, that's logic. Looky here at the path. So we have number 8. Okay, so 8 is, if you're having like a personal year, number 8, that's all about the material. That's all about finances, and it's meant to increase you. But number 8 is also the strength card in tarot. Okay, so when you have the strength to go up to this new path, when you have the strength to climb to your highest vibration, look, you go through this whole new portal, right? And today we have the 1212 portal. So, yeah, you have to do this, okay? It's not that hard, right? You just got to climb a little bit here and step through. So, yeah, I like that we got that, because today, again, with the 1212 portal, do a meditation to where you visualize yourself walking through a doorway, and when you walk through that doorway, everything is more vibrant, everything is lighter, love is all around, abundance is all around, whatever it is that you want. You got the path on Friday? Okay, there you go. Let's look at money. Yeah, you can't have a negative mindset, a negative vocabulary, negative energy, and expect positivity. It just doesn't work that way. Unexpected. Here we have that unexpected again. Okay? But I want to talk about this. I'm going to read this to you this time because, like I said, we can't have a negative mindset and expect positivity. Okay? So the last time I had unexpected, you all did a fantastic job of having positive expectations. But here, let's see what this says. It says, prepare for an unexpected financial loss. This financial crisis may be out of your control, but you can still control the outcome. Deal with the things head on and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. This is the way people live. They expect the unexpected. They expect negative, unexpected events. Right? Just like I was saying, you want to bring in money, but you have this negative viewpoint and this negative relationship with money. So the only thing you can expect is something negative to happen. But if you have this good relationship with money, if you see it in a positive light, as far as money is just a tool, money doesn't have a mind of its own. It's literally just a tool that I use to acquire whatever it is that I want. Then it becomes something you easily find everywhere. Okay? So instead of expecting something negative to happen because you have a negative viewpoint of money, expect something positive to happen because you now know that money is just a tool. It is just on a vibration, and when you open yourself up and you welcome it, you're like, okay, it's not a bad thing. It's money doesn't change people. Money just what does it do? It sheds the light on people who they truly are within. Okay? They use that tool to show everybody who they truly are. Money doesn't change people. It just allows them to be who they really are. And so, yeah, people can use money for good just as much as they can use it for evil. So it's literally just a tool. Okay? And nothing else. It's something that you can find everywhere. It's something you can go out, probably find it in your sofa cushions. Okay? So you can also find money, like if you start looking at your expenses and you're spending money on things that you really don't need, you can cut that out, and there, you found money. Money can be found in many ways. Make it a game. Like, how much money am I going to come across today? How much money am I going to find today in the most random of places? Make it a game. Have fun with it, because when you make something a game or you're curious about something, it raises the vibration. So you're not like so heavy on it and you're not pushing things down. You're lifting it up to you. Okay? You like my nails? Thank you. They're a little Christmassy. This one's glittery. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I had to go get them redone since I ripped the other one off trying to get this fireplace in the house. Oh man. Expect the check in the mail and it continuously shows up. Yeah. I mean, you can literally remind yourself, I generate wealth through my business. I generate wealth through my passions. Money finds me every day. Money finds me every day. And that way you're not saying I find money. If you don't like that context, you can say money finds me every day. And so then you're in the receiving mode. Okay, so you can play with it as much as you want and just make it a game. Make it something to where you're in the curious energy of like, well, let's see what happens. Let's see how much money finds me today. There you go. Okay, let's see how my highest soulmate finds me. Play with it. Okay, you can even ask yourself questions like, how is it that money finds me every day? How is it, or why is money so attracted to me? There's so many different ways you can play with the energy, because when you ask a question, your brain automatically has to answer it. That's just the way it's wired. So if you ask yourself a question, your brain is going to go into that reticular activated system, and it's going to start seeking out everywhere you are. It's going to seek out where money could be, or, you know, how is it coming to you? And you just automatically start following that path. Okay? That's why it's really important for you to speak in the positive aspect, because also your brain is listening. And it kicks in that reticular activated system and it starts solving the problem, starts solving the equation. Like, why is the sky blue? Well, automatically your brain kicks in, well, there's gases, there's this and this and that. You go back to stuff you learned in school. It has to answer the question. Okay? So use it to your advantage. Your brain is there for you to use, not for it to use you. Okay? So, all right, my loves, I've got to get going. I've got a lot of appointments today. We have open office hours today from 11 to 1, okay? So if you want a quick session with me, drop in on the Zoom link that I put in the group chat, and I will see you all there, okay? I hope you have a wonderful Monday. This is the 12-12 portal. Do your visualizations of walking into a new portal, okay, a higher timeline. Open yourself up and don't have a negative relationship with something you're wanting to bring in, because it's not going to work. You're going to cancel it out, okay? All right, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Mwah. Love you all, and I'll see you in open office hours too, okay?